This is gonna be real boring. It's gonna be real boring. It's gonna be real boring. I'm just letting you know this is gonna be real boring. Did I mention this is gonna be real boring? It's probably gonna be real boring. Okay. Hi there, everyone. Welcome to today's video. That's not what I say. So caught up and thinking this was going to be an boring update, I didn't even tell you that this is a Pantastic Ladies collab. Size Matters. Pan That palette was created by Amber F. I don't know who created Pan That face palette. Good job, Misty. Good job, Misty Levine. Hi there, everyone. It's Misty here. Thank you so much for joining me today. In today's video, I have my Pan That palette update for the month of May. Did I mention this is going to be a really boring update? Probably. So I have been working on 12 shadows in the Profusion Infatuation palette, and then last month I removed the Too Faced Sweet Peach Glow palette from this project because I just wasn't feeling it. I wasn't using it, and I was no longer, I wasn't in the mood. I wasn't in the mood to work on it. So we're going to talk about my usage, which are low. I do have one pan, and then we're going to talk about a couple other things that I've been toying with. So let's start with this. Again, this is the Infatuation palette. I'm going to throw up a picture. So starting from, so I already had 5 pans out of 12. So this month, starting left to right, I used Oasis 2 times. Daring twice, Personal all the way at the top of that row once, Bouncy once, Retro, which is the purple, I've used that 3 times, and let's start all over. Okay, for Oasis, I've used 2 times for a total of 6. Daring, I used 2 times for a total of 6. Personal, I used 1 time for a total of 5, 8, 9. Bouncy, I used 1 time for a total of 5. Retro, I used 3 times for a total of 10. Outspoken, you can see I have pan. I used this for a total of 6 times to hit pan. It's kind of crazy how some of them are, 6, 4, etc. And then some of them I'm up to 10 or more. And then last but not least, this shell I've used 2 times. I hit the pan on Outspoken today. It's what I'm wearing on my lids. I saved the ones I don't like for last. Having a really hard time reaching for them. I mean, I know I've got a year, but it's like, remember that question in the panner tag? Ruth's like, you've lost the will. I've kind of lost the will on this one, which doesn't make any sense because, I mean, again, they're not difficult to hit pan in. They're just not colors that I am someone who likes to wear. Like, I am not, like, they're all kind of, minus the 2 purples. This is the worst purple ever in your life. And I don't know why it's taking me a year to hit pan on it because it's awful. But these are just not colors that I'm gravitating for, or that I would ever gravitate for. And that's why I'm really struggling to get this done. And I'm just trying to hit pan. I mean, if I would just buckle down and like do this eye look every day for a week, I'd probably hit pan in everything. I just haven't been able to make myself do that. So I'm gonna keep going. I'm not giving up. So I have mentioned in a couple of videos now where I'm talking about palettes that I have been considering panning this. This is the Glamlite Red Velvet Cupcake. I've already hit several pans. I have 2 shimmer pans. So I have a pan in Decadent. This was in my A to Z. I have a pan up here, which was in something, I don't remember. I'm currently working on this one in Pan Those Eyeshadows, and this one is also in a project. So I thought this might be a good one to pan. Let me give you some swatches. So here's the first row. Not the best swatches in the world. But you can see that we've got some purples, we've got some kind of peachy pinks. And again, I've already hit pan in a couple of the shimmers and I already have one in a project. And if I were to pan this, it would be pan to completion. Now, I don't think I can pan this to completion in 6 months. I just don't think that's something I could do. So my first goal would be to hit pan and everything. And then my next goal would be trying to finish. Aren't those just, oh, look at that one. And look at that one. They're just so pretty. This is such a me palette. It's such a me. Look at that. Oh my God. Oh, love it, love it, love it. So that's the second row. And I think there are, what, 15 shadows in this? Yeah, no, 12. So this is the one I'm currently working on hitting pan. And we do have the one, like the one random kind of brownie color, but this goes perfectly with the first 2 colors in the palette. So I think I'm gonna pull this in to hit pan in every shade. So like I said, I'm currently working on 2. I have pan in 2 more, so that leaves 8 shades. That leaves this shade, I'm gonna throw up a picture for you guys. That leaves the shade Cream Cheese, Buttery, Cake Mix, Cupcake Heaven, Red Velvet, Sweet Cravings, Kisses, and Super Moist. So I think this is going to be a companion palette. So I'm going to hit pan. I'm going to try to hit pan in the 8 shades in here. I'm going to try to finish hitting pan in the, 5 I have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 I have left in this. And then once I've hit pan in all this and I've met my goals and other projects, then I'll start working on finishing it, because I really think this is something that I could totally finish. Then I'll probably buy it again because I love it so much. But I really want to see if I can pan a palette to completion. And like I said, this is not going to happen in 6 months. I may hit pan in all of them in 6 months, but there's no way on God's green earth that I would be able to finish everything in 6 months. I like variety too much, etc. So for my first update for June, for June, I'm going to see if I can at least have pan in one of the other 3 shimmers. So this one, or this one. And I may see if I can hit pan in one of the other mattes that I'm not currently working on. I guess this is the only matte I'm currently working on. So yeah, you guys will have to let me know what you think about that in the comments. I know many of you have said, you know, do it on the side, etc. I feel like I can go either way with this. So if I'm trying to pan it to completion, I'm gonna get tired of it real quick. But if I make my goal to just hit pan for 2022, in 2023, I can work on, you know, getting one off as we move along. So I really think that that's what I'm gonna do. Now, the other thing that I try to pan in this is a face palette. So, and I mentioned that the Too Faced one just wasn't working because I don't wear, I mean, this is the first time I've worn an orange blush in months. Well, since the last time I wore that palette. So it's not something that I like. It's something that I'm trying to like give away and declutter out of my collection. I'm not going to get rid of all of them because I mean, sometimes they're appropriate, but for the most part, it's not something that I like. So I hemmed and hawed on what to bring in. So what I've decided to do is bring in this. So in Graveyard, if you saw my Graveyard intro, I mentioned that I was going to bring these 2 in, and these are from the Revolution blush melts that I panned last year. So I was only able to hit pan in 4 of the 8 blushes. So my goal for Graveyard is going to be to finish these 2 blushes, and my goal for this project is going to be to finish these 2 blushes. So by December, October the first 2, but by December, I would like to have the first half of that Revolution Blush Melts palette done. All 4 of them done. That'll be 4 blush pans out of my collection, and I would be happy for it. And then the next year, I can work on painting the next 4. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I will take pictures of this bottom 2, pictures of the palettes. I will put all those up. And that way we can track progress that way. Because like I said, I really think that bringing this in and bringing this in will help me focus and just get some more stuff done. I really need to film a video about all the pans I've hit because I thought I'd only hit like 15 or 20. I think I've hit closer to 30 or 35 pans this year. Who am I? I have no idea. But anywho, that's it. So maybe not as boring as I anticipated, but still not the most exciting update ever. I honestly didn't think I was going to have any pans or any uses. Like, it's been a struggle for me to reach for this palette. And I knew that I wanted to do this eye look. This is an eye look I've done before. I'm using, because I'm also trying to hit, on my inner corner is Rush Hour from my Lost in Los Angeles palette for my Project Level Up. And I'm really trying to hit pan. really trying to hit pan. That is the last pan I need in that palette. So I'm working hard so that you may see this look several times over the next couple of weeks as I try to hit pan in that, but also hit pan in these kind of orangey brown shades. So that's it. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate you. I feel like I have really good momentum. Like, we're going into June. I've been painting for 6 months this year. I feel like I am kicking butt and taking names, and I want to keep that going. Oh, that's my brother. Hi, Mr. Boone. Hi. Hi, what are you doing? Can you give me a second? Mimi was filming, okay? So that's it. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate you. Again, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. If you haven't already, I hope you'll consider subscribing. Follow me on Instagram. Have a good day, night, weekend, wherever you are. I love your faces, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now. Hi. Hi. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, what's Daddy doing, huh? Really? Oh my word. That's some crazy. Really? Oh my goodness. Yeah. What else has been happening in your life? Yeah? Uh-huh, okay.